Niagara Falls City Market is back open for the summer. I'm joined now by the manager, Joanna, through our sponsors at Field and Fork Network with some amazing recipes with all the products that you can find at the market. Joanna, thanks so much for coming back out to our kitchen studio.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to talk about this. This is my favorite dish.
I'm excited too because we're making a dessert. Tell us what we're making today.
Absolutely. We are making a cherry galette, which is a rustic, like French style tart. So it's with actually Scenic Farms sweet cherries. They're absolutely wonderful, completely in season right now. But a galette is a rustic tart that is kind of folded. It's a one crust pastry. It's very easy to make at home. You can also have tons of different varieties and things like that. So once you kind of get the maneuver down, you're pretty much good to go.
Okay, you're pushing my limits today, but I'm excited. How can I help?
I love it. So what I'm going to have you do is with our little bit of our pie dough. So this is my homemade pie crust.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is you kind of want to roll this out to get to your 9-inch. So what we're going to do is you also want to always make sure that you get a little bit of flour on your rolling pin. So what we're going to do is you kind of want to go back and forth, kind of like this, to try to kind of get it in a circle shape. But what's important is you want to make sure that you rotate the dough, because you want to make sure that it's even throughout. So if you don't,
makes sense.
Because if not, you'll have it like this, and then you'll have raw dough, drier parts of the galette, and everything like that. So
makes sense.
I'm going to give this to you.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is mix my pitted sweet cherries. And again, this is pretty quick. This bakes for, it takes me about 40 minutes, 50 minutes altogether to make the complete thing. It's very fast. You can use store-bought dough. It's absolutely fine. I just like
if
to
you
do
don't
that.
make it yourself, like Joanna here, it's okay. I would do the same thing. Don't feel bad.
Absolutely. But it's so funny is that I've always made my pie crust from scratch because my grandma taught me how.
Yeah.
But I make it in a food processor.
Oh.
But the cool part is that I substitute, actually I substitute water for vodka.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well that's a tip.
Yeah, so I make it in a food processor and I put vodka in it. But the cool part is the alcohol burns off.
Yeah.
And it leaves you with a really, really tender, flaky crust. So what I have in here is just some cornstarch. I have cherries, lemon juice, and then right now I'm putting in my secret is a little bit of cherry extract, or you can put a little bit of almond extract.
Oh, nice.
Vanilla bean paste. And then we put a little bit of the cornstarch on. And then what we're gonna do is that the cornstarch is when it boils, when it's in the oven, it creates this really thick, rich sauce.
Oh.
And you can also use flour to thicken it, potato starch, whatever you like to kind of, but you want to make sure that you put that in there so that the juice doesn't just completely run. It needs a little bit of a binding agent. Okay,
Makes
so
sense.
let this sit.
You know what's really awesome about this recipe is that we're using fruits that are in season, and eating locally and homegrown foods is one thing, but eating foods that are in season takes your nutrition up to another level.
Absolutely. I think it's extremely important to make sure that you obviously eat a whole diet. I have been a vegetarian for over 20 years, so I think that it's obviously, to me, it's very important to eat fruits and vegetables, but I also think it's really important to learn and venture out and to try new things from your local area, from where you live, to try to see and learn more about where you live and have a little bit more understanding, and to try new things, and then also try to maybe learn a little bit of how you can make things a little bit different, because cherries, you can make barbecue sauces with it, and like there's really a lot of almost endless possibilities for a lot of these fruits, and the fact that you can just go right down to Niagara Falls to grab them. What we're gonna do, you're gonna do this, you're gonna love this trick.
Okay.
Set this here. You're gonna take that end of the dough, and I want you to roll it. Yep, completely. It won't stick.
Okay.
You're absolutely great. Now just walk it over to me, just like that. Sometimes you may want to hold, and then you're going to go like this, and then roll the rolling pin.
And look at that.
So it's so easy to kind of get it on there with the shape.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about it.
Stunning.
Yes, I do that with pies and everything. So next we're going to do is, after they sit for a little bit, get some of the juices. We're going to put this right in the center. And I have my oven preheated at 350.
Beautiful.
These are so huge. Look at how big.
Those are huge cherries.
Like, these cherries are hilariously large and beautiful. I love that.
Now, is Scenic Farms one of the farms that have been part of the Niagara Falls City Market for generations?
Absolutely. Sherry is the one that I work with on the daily at the market. She works right across from me. And what we do is, she has been there, her daughter has been there. It's really a family, multi-generational market.
Yeah.
It's very, very important, and I think it's really cool that we have so many people and different farmers from all over the place. So once you kind of get this crimped around, again, it's so rustic, but I did that so quickly.
Yes, you did.
And it's completely done. And then if you want to get sassy, one of the best things is that I have a little bit of heavy cream here.
Okay.
And then what we do is you kind of brush your crust, and then I like to put sugar.
That's right. You got to make the sugar and spice and everything
I just
nice.
do it. Once you put the sugar on, what it does is it really crisps it up, and it gets a really golden look. And you can just start sprinkling it all around. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it really doesn't have to be perfect. They look so pretty once they start to come out.
Okay, she's stunning.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is put this in the oven at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes.
Nice. And you've already got one made for us.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Okay, so Joanna, what days are the Niagara Falls City Market open?
The Niagara Falls City Market is open every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Gorgeous.
Yep, and we're also open on Wednesday evenings for some of our Cataract Car Club events. So we're usually open from 3 to 7 p.m. on those days where I have extended hours.
Beautiful. Well, viewers, I hope we've made you hungry. And if you want to try this for yourself, Joanna has been so gracious to put the full recipe over on their website. And that's where you can find all the details about the Niagara Falls City Market through our sponsors at Field and Fork Network. And as Joanna mentioned, those cherries were provided by Scenic Farms, who you can find at the Niagara Falls City Market every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Take a look at our visit to their market stand. Well, today we are here with Sherry, the co-owner of Scenic Farms, and she's one of the vendors at the Niagara Falls City Market through our sponsors at Field and Fork Network. Sherry, tell us a little bit about how long you and your family's farm have been involved in the Niagara Falls City Market.
So this is our farm is a fourth generation family farm, and we've been coming here for all of those generations, so probably dating back to 1920s or 30s. So I don't know if this market's been around for almost 100 years, I think, but my father-in-law used to talk about coming with his father with a horse and buggy.
Wow,
So
okay, a long time.
Yes, continuing the tradition.
What keeps you and your family coming back and being a vendor here year after year?
So it is a tradition for us since we've been coming for so long, but it's just part of what we do, and we seem to be at home here, but we have made relationships with the customers. We look forward to bringing what we grow here to sell. It's how we make a living, and then you just get excited by the enthusiasm of the people who live here, and we bring the farm goodness to the city.
That's right.
People. Yeah.
Well, obviously, you have been here for years now. What would you say to our viewers out there that may not have ever been to the Niagara Falls City Market?
I think that they need to come because you need to take advantage of what's being grown locally. Maybe 20 miles from where you live, you can meet the farmer that is growing it and ask questions so you get correct information on anything that you want to know. It's a great place to come. I think we're all happy to have everyone in the community that does support us come to the market and enjoy all of our hard work and everything that we're excited to bring here and sell.
Alrighty, Sherry. Well, thank you so much for inviting us over to your booth, bringing the goodness that is grown right in our backyard to the Niagara Falls community.
Thank you.
Well, you can learn more about Scenic Farms and all of the other vendors at the Niagara Falls City Market by visiting NiagaraFallsCityMarket.com, sponsored by the Field and Fork Network.